Do you hate it when you forget something? And is it happening more than it used to? You might think that this is just part of getting older, but memory loss is preventable. Our advanced memory formula combines vitamins, antioxidants, and powerful active ingredients that strengthen the connections in your brain and prevent cognitive decline. So those forgotten memories won't be forgotten anymore. You'll be able to keep hold of those memories and look forward to a future with a healthy mind. Let's look at how Nobel Prize-winning research could help you hold on to your memories.
Not long ago, Rita Levi-Montalcini celebrated her 103rd birthday, and then during the festivities, she made a speech. And in that speech, she said, "My mental capacity is greater today than when I was 20. Normally, when I read a story like this, I smile and I say, God bless her, and then I turn the page. But in this case, I took Rita's comments very seriously. And so did the rest of the world. You see, Rita was no ordinary senior citizen. She was a famous doctor who devoted her life to studying the human brain. In fact, her brain discoveries were so important that they earned her the Nobel Prize in Medicine. Dr. Levi-Montalcini won the Nobel Prize for discovering a protein called nerve growth factor, or NGF. Since her discovery, hundreds of studies have been done on NGF. And these studies show that NGF has a whole host of benefits. It reverses age-related memory loss and cognitive decline. It helps with the survival and maintenance of brain cells. It protects and repairs damaged brain cells. And it prevents your brain from shrinking as you get older. One study showed it worked even for patients who had severe brain shrinkage. In that study, the scientists first had the patients take MRI scans, which showed that their brain had shrunk significantly. They then implanted capsules that released NGF into the patients' bodies. And after 12 months, they had the patients take an MRI again. What they found amazed them. They found that NGF was able to block and significantly slow down the brain shrinkage. Now, there's a simple way to boost NGF. Obviously, you wouldn't want to constantly go to the hospital and have a capsule implanted on you. That's why scientists were hoping to find an easier way to boost NGF levels. So they pored over the medical literature and examined hundreds of nutrients that are known to support brain health. And after carefully analyzing all the nutrients, they shortlisted 33 that looked the most promising. They then tested these nutrients against each other, and they found one nutrient that stood head and shoulders above the others at raising NGF levels. What is this nutrient? It's an antioxidant called luteolin. Luteolin has been known not only to boost NGF, but also improve memory and learning ability. And in one study, a group of mice was fed either a luteolin-rich diet or a controlled diet. And after 4 weeks, the mice were put into a water maze. They had to swim through the maze and find a hidden exit to get out of the maze. The result? The mice fed luteolin were able to exit the maze much faster than the control group. But what's really surprising was the older mice in the luteolin diet did even better than the younger mice. And that's not all luteolin does. It also blocks inflammation and stops brain aging in its tracks. If you have memory problems, it could be due to inflammation. Inflammation can give you brain fog and cloudy thinking. It can disrupt your attention and make it harder for you to focus on a task. And it can cause you to suddenly forget names or words you know well. The good news is, new studies show luteolin can block inflammation and stop brain aging in its tracks. Have a look at these studies. In one, the scientists had a group of mice drink water that contained luteolin. They had another group of mice as a control, and after 3 weeks, they injected the mice in both groups with a toxin which triggered inflammation in their brains. The result? The mice fed luteolin had much less inflammation in their hippocampus, brain region where memories are formed and stored. That's astounding, because very few nutrients are able to reach this part of the brain, and luteolin is one of them. In another study, scientists injected an inflammatory substance into the brains of a group of mice. This in turn destroyed their memory and learning ability. The scientists then gave the mice luteolin. The result? They saw a huge improvement in the mice's memory and learning in just 8 days. When I saw the data on luteolin, I knew I had to get it to my patients and readers. So I worked with my friends at Advanced Bionutritionals to create a comprehensive memory formula that contains luteolin. It's called Advanced Memory Formula. Advanced Memory Formula gives you the right amount of luteolin to boost your NGF levels, keep your brain from shrinking, and protect your brain from inflammation. But we didn't just stop there. We also took advantage of 2 other Nobel Prize winning breakthroughs. The first breakthrough helps you build a younger brain as you age. You see, for decades, scientists believed it was impossible to build a younger brain. But that all changed when a neuroscientist named Dr. Eric Kandel proved that you can grow new brain cells and rebuild your brain no matter what your age. Dr. Kandel won the Nobel Prize for his groundbreaking research. Since then, scientists have shifted their focus from, is it possible, to how do we do it? This led them to another breakthrough discovery, the discovery of an essential compound the brain needs to grow new brain cells. What is this compound? It's called BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factor. BDNF is a protein produced by the brain. It plays a vital role in growing new brain cells. Here's a study that shows how stunning BDNF is at promoting brain cell growth. In the study, the scientists injected BDNF into some brain cells in a petri dish. They couldn't believe their eyes when they saw what happened next. They saw that the brain cells miraculously began to sprout branches. Now, these are the very branches the brain cells need to transmit signals and communicate with other cells. Could this laboratory result apply in the real world to actual human beings? Well, scientists decided to find out. In one study, they gave first a blood test to a group of volunteers to measure their BDNF levels. Then they had the volunteers watch a rapid-fire lineup of photos that showed the faces and names of people they didn't know. And after a break, they asked the volunteers to recall all the names that they had just seen. After the test was completed, the scientists examined the results, and along with the data from the blood tests, what they found was astonishing. They found that people who did the best by far on the memory test were those with the highest levels of BDNF. In another study, scientists found that people with high levels of BDNF learn vocabulary words 20% faster. So how do you boost your BDNF levels? Well, we know that coffee can boost mental performance, and we know that coffee is made from coffee beans, which are the seeds of coffee fruits. But a group of scientists wondered, could coffee fruits benefit our brain? So to find the answer, they decided to conduct a double-blind, placebo-controlled study. And first, they had a group of people take a blood test. Then they gave them either a concentrate made from coffee fruit or a placebo. And after that, they had them retake the blood test every half hour. The result? They found that those who took the coffee fruit concentrate saw their BDNF levels skyrocket by 143% within an hour. The scientists were blown away by the dramatic effect of the coffee fruit concentrate. They were so excited, they decided to patent the concentrate. And it's called NeuroFactor. It's made from the whole fruit of the coffee plant, Coffea arabica. It's tasteless, it's odorless, and colorless, and it doesn't contain any caffeine. Advanced Memory Formula gives you 100 milligrams of NeuroFactor, the same dose that was used in those studies. In addition to NeuroFactor, Advanced Memory Formula also includes a third nutrient you need to keep your mind sharp like a tack as you age. This third nutrient supercharges your memory. It was the night before Easter, Saturday in 1921, a German scientist named Otto Loewy came up with the idea in his dream. When he got up the next morning, he was very excited about his idea, but to his horror, he couldn't remember what it was. He thought he had lost the idea for good, but that night he had the same dream again. It was about a new experiment for his research. This time, Otto got up immediately, went to his lab, and conducted the experiment like he did in his dream. This led to a discovery that completely changed the scientist's thought about the workings of the brain. It was so profound, Otto won the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1936. Today we know all about this discovery. It's called acetylcholine. As you may know, acetylcholine is the messenger that helps your brain cells to communicate with each other. It helps you to store memories and to retrieve them quickly when you need them. It allows you to remember what you walked into a room to get, recall names with ease, and remember what you need to buy when you go to the grocery store. But the problem is, as you get older, your brain makes less acetylcholine. In fact, if you notice that you get senior moments more often than before, that's a telltale sign of low acetylcholine. Now, one way to boost acetylcholine levels is to take a choline supplement. Choline is the building block your brain needs to make acetylcholine. The bad news is, choline is not easily absorbed and used by the body. Plus, it often has a fishy smell or taste to it. But here's the good news. Scientists recently found this special form of choline that your body can easily absorb and use. What's more, unlike other forms of choline, this one can cross the blood-brain barrier, so it gets into your brain and works where it counts the most. Plus, it doesn't have the fishy smell or taste. What is this special form of choline? It's called alpha-glycerophosphocholine, or alpha-GPC for short. When you take alpha-GPC, your brain starts making more acetylcholine almost instantly. This was shown in a placebo-controlled study. In that study, the scientists gave a group of volunteers a motion sickness drug called scopolamine. Why'd they do that? Well, it's because scopolamine is known to deplete the body's acetylcholine levels and cause a condition called scopolamine amnesia. Now here's where it gets interesting. The scientists gave half of these volunteers alpha-GPC and half of them a placebo. Then they had them perform a series of memory and attention tests. Well, what happened was, the volunteers taking alpha-GPC didn't show any signs of memory loss or attention deficits. In fact, they performed even better than before they took the scopolamine. That means that alpha-GPC replenished their acetylcholine quickly and completely blocked the negative effects of the scopolamine. Over 20 clinical studies prove that alpha-GPC works. It's so powerful it works even on patients with severe mental decline. Here's some more proof. In a large study involving 176 hospitals, 2,000 patients who had severe mental decline after a stroke were given alpha-GPC, and within 28 days, these patients saw a huge improvement in their verbal fluency, awareness, and orientation. Even more stunning, 71% of them showed no cognitive decline or forgetfulness at all after 6 months. But that's not all. Studies show that alpha-GPC also improves your focus and attention span, helps calm your mind and relieve stress, speeds up your thinking and reaction time, enhances the brain region responsible for coordination and movement. But Advanced Memory Formula doesn't stop there either. It contains 9 more brain-boosting superstars to recharge your memory and mental performance. The first is a brain fuel that supercharges your mental performance by 44%. Imagine you were given a memory test of 100 questions. You only got 56 right. But then you took a, quote, smart pill and took the test again. Your score? Perfect 100. Sounds unbelievable? I know. But believe it or not, that's exactly what happened in an Italian study. In that study, 170 patients aged 55 to 80 were given a pill to take every day. And after 3 months, they saw their memory and learning ability improve by a whopping 44%. What's more, they also improved their speech and word association skills. What is this pill? It's called PS, or phosphatidylserine. PS is a building block of cell membranes. It maintains healthy cell membranes, so your brain cells can communicate efficiently. It speeds up your brain so you can feel sharper, focus better, and think more quickly. Even more stunning, Stanford scientists proved it can cut 12 years off your brain age. In a study performed jointly at Stanford and at Vanderbilt universities, scientists tested PS on 149 patients with memory loss. First, they had the patients perform various memory tests. Then they gave half the patients PS and half a dummy pill. After 12 weeks, they had the patients do the tests again. The result? Those who took PS saw a huge improvement in their memory learning and cognition. They could remember the names and faces of people they met for the first time, find misplaced objects quickly, and recall telephone numbers easily. They could even recall entire paragraphs out of memory. But here's something even more surprising. While the average age of the patients was 64, the results showed that they had a mental capacity of age 52. That means that their brains were 12 years younger than their actual age. But the benefits of PS don't just end there. It can also stop stress-related memory problems. When you're stressed, you become more forgetful. For instance, when you're running late for an appointment, you're more likely to forget to bring your wallet or your cell phone with you. You may even be more accident-prone. The good news is you can relieve your stress and lift your mood simply by taking PS. So in one study, participants reported significant stress relief after taking PS. In another study of 425 elderly patients, those who took the PS not only had a better memory and learning ability, but they also felt happier and had more interest in their surroundings. And what's more, they also showed improved social and communication skills. That's pretty amazing. In all, over 63 clinical studies and 2,800 research papers show PS can restore memory loss, lift mood, boost mental performance. That's why we include 150 milligrams of PS in Advanced Memory Formula. And we use a PS complex that is easily absorbed and used by your body, so you'll see results sooner. In addition to PS, we also added a brain energizer that works even for 100-year-olds. You may have heard of L-carnitine. It's an amino acid that helps your body produce more energy. It energizes your heart, your lungs, your liver, everywhere in your body. But the problem is L-carnitine can't cross the blood-brain barrier. So to boost energy in your brain, you need another form of L-carnitine. It's called acetyl L-carnitine, or ALC for short. ALC is able to get inside your brain and give your brain an invigorating energy boost. The efficacy of ALC has been proven in over 21 double-blind studies. In one Stanford study, patients with serious mental decline became less forgetful after taking ALC. In another study, patients who took ALC performed 2.8 times better on mental function tests than those taking a placebo. And even another study, patients over 100 years old were given ALC daily. All of these patients had memory problems. Plus, they also suffered from fatigue and muscle weakness. But after taking ALC for 6 months, they not only improved their mental functions, but also they had more energy, stronger muscles, and less body fat. That's incredible for these 100-year-olds. If ALC worked well for these 100-year-old people with severe mental decline, imagine what it could do for you. And you get a generous 250 milligrams of ALC in every dose of Advanced Memory Formula. Advanced Memory Formula also contains a berry that protects your brain from free radical damage. You know that berries are good for you. They are rich in antioxidants, but one berry is stronger than all the rest. In fact, USDA scientists found that it has the highest levels of free radical fighters compared to over 40 fruits and vegetables. Plus, it has 20 times more powerful antioxidant power than tomatoes and 10 times more than beta-carotene. Which berry am I talking about? I'm talking about blueberry. Not only do blueberries have more antioxidant power than other berries, but more importantly, they are packed with anthocyanins. Anthocyanins are one of the few classes of antioxidants that can cross the blood-brain barrier. That means they can get inside your brain and scrub away any brain rust that may be eating your memory down. In addition to anthocyanins, blueberries are also rich in a compound called pterostilbene. And research shows that pterostilbene is more powerful than resveratrol because it's 4 times better absorbed. Plus, it stays in your body up to 7 times longer. Even more amazing, pterostilbene has the ability to, quote, switch on the genes that promote a sharper memory, and the ability to switch off the genes that speed up brain aging and mental decline. That's why I made sure that Advanced Memory Formula includes 125 milligrams of concentrated blueberry extract to help you ward off all those free radicals. So far, I've talked to you about 6 clinically proven brain nutrients. If Advanced Memory Formula had only these nutrients, it'd be one of the best supplements around. But to make Advanced Memory Formula the absolute best supplement in this category, and to make sure it covers all the bases, we also added 6 more brain-boosting superstars to help you build a steel-trap memory. Lecithin breaks down fatty deposits and prevents fat buildups in your brain. By doing so, it helps your brain work better and faster, so you have less memory lapses. In fact, one study found that elderly people who took lecithin cut their senior moments in half. That's right, they had half as many senior moments as before. Bacaba manieri has been used by the Indians to boost memory for over 6,000 years. Today, over 14 studies confirm that Bacaba really works. And one study found that Bacaba improved memory and recall ability in people over the age of 55. Another study found that Bacaba helped people grasp new information quicker and recall it accurately a few days later. And yet another study found that Bacaba helped people learn a new skill 40% faster. Vinpocetine is an extract from the periwinkle plant. It boosts brain flow to your brain and improves your circulation. It opens up the tiny capillaries in your brain, so your brain gets more oxygen and vital nutrients it needs to perform optimally. Over 100 studies on 20,000 people prove that vinpocetine improves memory and brain function. In fact, one study found that vinpocetine improved memory in all of the patients with severe mental decline. That's a 100% success rate. Advanced Memory Formula gives you 10 milligrams of vinpocetine, an amount shown to work in those studies. But because healthy circulation is so crucial for your brain health, we also added ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo biloba also boosts blood flow to your brain. It's one of the world's most popular remedies for memory problems, and it certainly lives up to its reputation. Over 1,000 studies show it improves memory, thinking, and alertness. One study found you may even see improvements in just 1 week. You probably know that calcium is a bone mineral, but did you know that it's also a brain mineral? That's true. That's because your brain needs calcium to form memories. And indeed, a study of 6,000 older patients found that having a low calcium level can lead to memory loss and confusion. That's why Advanced Memory Formula gives you just the right amount of calcium to support healthy brain function. Besides calcium, there's another mineral that you need. It's called phosphorus. This often overlooked mineral supports your brain health in 3 different ways. First of all, it helps repair cell membranes, which protect and keep your brain healthy. Second, it helps maintain healthy brain wiring so your brain cells can transmit signals better and faster. And third, it helps your brain produce more energy, giving you more mental power. Altogether, you get 12 brain nutrients in Advanced Memory Formula. Each of them has been clinically proven to boost your memory and brain health. More importantly, Advanced Memory Formula has worked for tens of thousands of people. It could work for you too. You can get your memory back and keep your mind sharp at any age. You can stop brain aging in its tracks by blocking inflammation. You can prevent your brain from shrinking by growing new brain cells. You can even undo the damage done by tau tangles and free radicals. Imagine how great it would feel to have a healthy memory and mind for the rest of your life. Imagine how great it would feel to enjoy life without the fear and frustration and embarrassment of memory lapses. That's right, no more forgetting what you walked into the room for, what you're going to say in the mid-sentence, where you parked your car, or where you put your keys or glasses or cell phone. Well, that is all possible by simply taking this one single supplement, Advanced Memory Formula. Now you can try Advanced Memory Formula at the lowest price. A 1-month Advanced Memory Formula starter pack is just $39.95 plus shipping and handling. That's only $1.33 a day, less than a cup of coffee. But if you want to save memory and make sure you have enough Advanced Memory Formula on hand, let me suggest you try the 3-month Advanced Memory Formula Savings Pack. The 3-month supply is just $107.85 plus shipping and handling. You can save 10% off the regular price. But for the biggest savings and for the lowest price per bottle, try the 6-month pack. If you're really serious about maintaining a healthy memory for the long run and saving the most money, then you should try the 6-month Best Value Pack. A 6-month supply is just $199.50 and is by far the best value because you save $40.20 off the regular price, plus you get free shipping and handling. Now, I know how effective Advanced Memory Formula is, and I stand by this amazing formula. In fact, I guarantee Advanced Memory Formula in 2 ways. 1, you will see an improvement in your memory in as little as 3 weeks, guaranteed, or your money back. 2, you will continue to see dramatic improvements. And that's because Advanced Memory Formula works over the long term. If you don't see any improvement in your memory within 3 weeks, or if you're not satisfied with Advanced Memory Formula for any reason whatsoever, simply return the empty bottles within 90 days for a full refund of every penny you paid, including shipping and handling. You pay only return shipping. No questions asked, no exceptions, no fine print. Either you're absolutely thrilled with results you get, or you pay nothing. I'm sure you've heard of vitamins, herbs, and other nutritional products that flunked lab tests. Well, here at Advanced Bionutritionals, we strive to make sure that that never happens. We use suppliers and growers that we've known for years. We use ingredients that are shown to be effective in all the scientific studies. We use no artificial colors, artificial binders, artificial filters, or artificial preservatives, and non-GMO sources whenever available. Every supplier is qualified by testing multiple lots of material. The material is assayed for purity and screened for pathogens like mold, yeast, staph, and salmonella. The batches of our ingredients are tested using FTIR spectrometers and compared to a purity index. Our products are manufactured in a facility that is GMP, Good Manufacturing Practices certified. Batches of our products undergo rigorous disintegration tests in conformance with USP guidelines to ensure proper breakdown in the stomach and absorption in the intestines. Our manufacturing process has multiple checks in place, and our batches are signed off by a quality control officer to ensure accuracy, purity, and potency. Our bottles are safely sealed for lasting freshness and potency, and each bottle is marked with a manufacture date and/or with an expiration date. Frankly, I think ordering a 6-month supply is a no-lose proposition. Because if you're not satisfied, you can simply return the empty bottles within 90 days and you get all your money back. And if you are satisfied, you get to pay the lowest price per bottle. In addition to being the best value, a 6-month supply also gives your body time to feel the full effects. That's why I suggest you take advantage of this offer, but I'll leave the decision up to you. Ordering is just easy to do. Just click on the button below. Memory problems are often caused by not 1 or 2, but many factors. So if you want to have a healthy memory as you age, you need to address all of the root causes. And Advanced Memory Formula is the only formula I know that addresses all these causes all at once. That's why so many of our customers have gotten amazing results with it. Now you can too. Click the button below and try Advanced Memory Formula absolutely risk-free.